was abducted by aliens and have been living with them for many days, many months. I've since traveled through the astral plane to deliver a message. I love weird things that are unexplained and a little mysterious.
Holy crap, he just took a huge shit!
And that's why I love scrolling on TikTok. Good thing that ban was only, what, like 12 hours long? Because it felt like the end of the world.
Social media app TikTok
and for some, it really was. Aliens, UFOs, motherships, extraterrestrials, they were all making never-before-seen contact that weekend, according to psychics and conspiracy theorists alike.
Greetings from the mothership. This is not a joke. I don't know how much time you guys have left. We are coming to Earth right now. I tried to hijack the mothership. It did not work. You guys get ready for the takeover. Oh God!
But how much do you know about modern, new age spirituality? The kind that specifically comes from TikTok. I'm sure we've all come across a tarot reading at some point.
I am seeing Hanover. This is you, Diva. You are Hanover now.
Claiming that love was on the way, or you'll soon meet your twin flame. But what if I told you that those messages were really coming from aliens, light years away?
So I channel with angels and I channel with aliens, and they told me not long ago that they would be coming.
There's a lot of mystery within the universe with what could possibly live out there. Are we really alone?
So I asked my spirit guides, why haven't we made contact with aliens? Why haven't we seen them? And they said that they're already here. They've already made contact with us multiple times.
And now those deep secrets have been answered through the influence of TikTokers. Yay!
Hello there. It is really nice to meet you. My name is Jel. I'm a reporter. I cover the Milky Way. I just landed here on Earth and I'm really excited to explore.
This account in particular, I have a lot of questions about.
Hi, all of you. I took a shower. It's interesting. These human bodies really accumulate oil and dirt very fast. My body back on my planet. It's self-cleaning, so.
Kind of just reads as a big LARPing account. I don't know, role-playing. Do people even know? Is that LARPing a thing? I don't know.
We were in the middle of our tournament when my friend John said he found a body in the bushes over there.
Recently, I stumbled across a few accounts on TikTok that didn't just claim to be psychic, but these are people who genuinely believe that they are connected to aliens. This is Divine Magic, who allegedly has direct communication with angels, aliens, and other interdimensional beings.
The aliens have been coming to me a lot in the last few months, and 3 weeks ago they asked me to post my first message from the aliens here on TikTok.
In this, she explains that she's been receiving downloads from aliens, where not only would we have direct contact with them, but large ships would be arriving soon, and this would be the start of something called a new Earth.
As you move into New Earth, you will need to metaphorically burn down parts of your life. That might mean saying goodbye to people who have a negative impact on your frequency.
This is also a term mentioned by another spiritualist and author, Dolores Cannon, in the book The 3 Waves of Volunteers.
But a lot of these things are going to happen when we go into the new Earth. And they have tried and tried to help us repair the old Earth that we're on.
Dolores Cannon, you can either love her or you hate her. Some people think she's too woo-woo.
One of the main things that will hold people back from ascending and going into the new Earth is fear.
She's an older woman who talks about hypnotherapy and, regressing to past lives, and I think it's really interesting. But, if you're not into that, totally understand. Divine Magic has a rather close relationship with a specific subgroup of aliens. I don't know if she chose them. I don't know if they came to her. She refers to them in her channeled messages all the time.
Next, I went back to Alien Hercules. I asked Alien Enki, this is how Alien Gaia would like us to imagine her in her human expression.
And usually shows an image of what they look like when she mentions them. So there's Alien Apollo, who looks vaguely similar to Wolverine. Apparently these images are made with AI, as per her website.
Humans, it's time to meet our aliens.
This dude, this is Alien Far. He's a Galactic Federation representative from District 6. So, Hunger Games? Alien Lion. Well, that's not very creative. Now, Divine Magic, despite her unusual attire, she is simply the messenger, not fully claiming to be an alien herself.
Because I have the gift of interdimensional communication, which enables me to channel angels and aliens, and I've been doing that a lot in recent weeks.
Believing to have spiritual gifts from the universe or claiming to be from another dimension is nothing new. We've seen this happen for hundreds of years, showing up in a lot of Greek mythology, like the Oracle of Delphi,
where people went to communicate directly
with the gods.
Delphi is this extraordinarily powerful place. I mean, you can feel it when you go there today.
People want answers to their problems and will do it at any cost to get it, including seeking out readings and predictions from dodgy sources.
You have his ashes? No.
And look, if she was doing this as like just a hobby, I guess it wouldn't be as bad.
I have a very open mind. I do believe that there are real psychic mediums out there that exist.
So we're gonna end up finding that there's a story where like there was a house fire or something along those lines. A fire risk.
But I want to point out that I'm trying to be respectful. This is coming out of interest, not hate. But as time went on, it became clear that whatever the aliens were telling her must have been a lie, because she continued to move the goalpost of the supposed direct contact further and further away.
1 month ago today, on New Year's Eve, the aliens came in with an urgent message for me. They told me they had accelerated their original schedule, which estimated their arrival in 2027. And now they changed it to 2025. And specifically, they expected that their large ships would be filling the skies by the end of January. And here we are at the end of January, and we're not seeing very many ships. We're seeing some, but not many.
What was supposed to happen on January 20th got delayed due to fire, weather, and war.
2 months ago, we estimated our arrival by the end of January. We miscalculated the energetic impact of fire, war, and extreme weather also occurring on Earth during this time frame.
Fair enough. Those are kind of a lame excuse, but whatever. Then on February 9th, the aliens had said that they were coming at the end of March, but the collective consciousness had to raise our vibrations for that to happen and be ready to see them. Like they think that we're going to be scared of them?
Our human opponents will want you to be afraid of us. They have been in control for a very long time and are desperate to retain it. They don't realize they have already lost. The balance of good and evil has already tipped away from them despite their manipulations.
Are they going to pull the same shit at the end of March? Is that what's going to happen? They're going to treat us like a toxic relationship and say, no, I'm too busy. My UFO broke down.
Maybe you will see a ship in person. Maybe you will see one on the news. Maybe you'll sense it in your heart.
Peace and love, right? Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. But listen, people were not having it. They think she's a liar.
You have 18 days. Or else this was for nothing. It seems like there's always a delay. I think she's pulling our wig.
But a lot of people still really think that they're coming.
The aliens are here, and what does this mean for you?
It's January 6th, and I have another message from the aliens.
In the last couple of transmissions that I've brought through from the Galactic Federation.
So the aliens have landed in the Gulf of Mexico?
Because this totally doesn't remind me of the end of the world scare in 2012.
1 in 10 people around the world believe that today is doomsday. They base this on interpretations of the Mayan calendar, which ends on 12/21/12.
But what about someone who can not only speak with intergalactic beings, but also identifies as one? In other words, is a starseed. This is Modern Monarch, a spiritual coach who ain't an alien for fun, bruh.
Listen, I ain't an alien for fun, bruh. I'm here on a mission, dog. And I don't lose sleep over you not believing me.
He mainly does channeled messages on his account from the Council of Light, which, if you don't know, is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of Earth and all humanity.
The veil separating you from all other realms and dimensional beings is almost fully lifted. Many of you hearing this message now are not originally from Earth.
This also leads to the conversation of that there are multiple dimensions that these people believe in. We're currently living in the 3rd dimension. The 5th dimension is where apparently we all want to be. That's where all of these beings come from, and they give us great wisdom and truth and prophecy.
This is a channeled message from the Council of Light, the Council of Creation. Dear one, at this time your physical body is going through a metamorphosis. All cells within you are beginning to hold more light. The entire vibration that is you is beginning to release the old dense vibration that you used to be in.
Coach Monarch also believes that he is a starseed, a serious starseed. Seriously.
Hey.
A starseed is basically the idea that there are souls that come from other planets throughout the universe and have often lived multiple lives before.
And you're a starseed from your birth?
You're a starseed from your birth, yes. It can be genetic, but it also can be these other lives that are coming through that you remember something more and then bring that through to your mission on Earth.
There's Pleiadian starseeds, Orion starseeds, Sirians, Arcturians. I kind of want to know what I am. Based on favorite color, okay? I'm gonna go with blue. Blue. Yeah, okay, me. Pleiadian. Okay, oh my god, yes! I'm a Pleiadian. There's a thing on TikTok. Okay, that's a little creepy. That is very creepy. Okay. Coach Monarch makes pretty big claims about being an alien hybrid.
My true form would send chills down your spine. On my home planet, you wouldn't last a second. I don't need your clout to feel empowered.
Or having what he calls galactic energy, saying that aliens that live on Earth don't always present like the ones you see in Hollywood.
See, this is where the masses still have this perspective that's been influenced and distorted by pop culture, entertainment, Hollywood, the movies, about galactic energies representing themselves physically as green or gray. While some of us look like that, a lot of us do not. A lot of us look humanoid.
I mean, I think he's kind of got the alien look going on in a cool way. In a cool way. I think it's the hat. It's got to be the hat. Now, this guy is really your run-of-the-mill spiritual content creator.
We're psychic. Of course, our ancestors and spirit team watch over us daily.
Think online courses, published book, psychic readings, spiritual cleanses. But when you create content for the sole purpose of feeding an algorithm, it raises a few red flags, even if the message is well-intending.
All is speaking all around, every moment, all is now. Don't you worry, don't you frown, walk within it, you'll be found.
It's more of a commodity rather than a calling. Look, I always say, okay, don't hate the player, hate the game. But in this case, hate the aliens?
When we work together in a short psychic reading, a longer coaching session, or continued sessions in a monthly package, I utilize my inner gifts to see energy, to feel energy, to hear energy.
Peace and love. Peace and love. But just like divine magic, even this guy believes that the aliens are coming soon. As in weeks. We have a countdown ready. The claims have been almost universal throughout the spiritual community lately, with more and more sightings being recorded every day.
This is real life, real time. This is what I'm looking at right now.
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town?
So how are people connecting to aliens? Well, the way that Coach Monarch does it is that he receives downloads through physically feeling the energy and then viewing the images showing up in his third eye.
My third eye begins to provide me with a movie screen of images.
And someone else who has reported this happening, as well as claiming to be in direct contact with an alien, is Daryl Anka, or better known as Bashar.
My name is Daryl Anka, and for the past 40 years I have been channeling an extraterrestrial entity that we call Bashar.
Bashar is said to be an alien from another dimension and delivers words of wisdom and great prophecies through his channel to Daryl.
It's a vibrational resonance that is a particular frequency that I recognize as not my own, or at least a much bigger part of me.
Clips like these have likely circulated across your For You page at least once, as the general advice and self-help could apply to most who listen.
The whole formula is act on your highest passion every moment that you can, to the best of your ability, taking it as far as you can possibly take it until you can take it no further, with absolutely, here it comes, zero expectation for what the outcome should be.
Bashar is wildly popular, more than the other two accounts combined, because he has history to back up these claims. He's been doing it since the 80s.
The idea is to begin to realize that what is meant by surrendering or letting go.
Thousands of people for years on end have tuned in to listen to what exactly Bashar is telling them. What message is transmitted through an extraterrestrial being?
You are choosing to be happy. Why? Because there is no other choice for you. What about that?
Okay.
Does that work?
It does, but I guess
but.
Unlike other psychics who can speak to the dead, Bashar is said to be a futuristic alien, one that can foresee our future and actively advises those who choose to listen on what to do.
The acceleration of things that are going on your planet will create a situation and a scenario in about 3 to 4 of your years with a 90 to 95% probability that somewhere around your year of 2026 to 2027, Earth will experience a major contact event.
So how does he do it? How does he connect to this alien? Well, just like others, Daryl has to get into a meditative state, describing this as an altered state of awareness.
I sort of liken it to the idea of two tuning forks. When you start one vibrating, if they're keyed to each other, then the other one starts vibrating in harmony. And as soon as they start matching frequency and vibrating together, that's kind of what it's like.
In videos, you'll often see him immediately change voices, sometimes even accents, which indicates that Bashar has now taken over.
All right, I'll say good day to you this day of your time. How are you all?
Daryl himself has said that you don't have to believe that Bashar is a real alien. You can just believe it's his subconscious speaking.
No one has to believe that Bashar is real. It might be another aspect of my own consciousness or personality, but I have to let it present itself the way that it does.
But there's no doubt that people walk away from these videos feeling better about their lives. And I think that that is a really cool thing. If it's empowering to you, then more power to you, you know?
If you're not in love with yourself, you can't really be in love with anything else. Does that make sense? Yes, it does.
But I have to reiterate, there are so many people that follow these messages. So many. I mean, with the amount of people that follow Bashar, it could be read as almost cult-like.
Everything is fundamentally neutral. Life is meaningless. You're the one that's designed to give life meaning. If you give situations a positive meaning, you will get a beneficial, positive effect.
And while this might be technically not a cult, other times the belief that one is connected to aliens is very well an actual cult.
Those who are trying to prepare themselves for entry into the evolutionary level above human, synonymous with the kingdom of God.
Like Heaven's Gate, where members of the group chose to leave their physical bodies in hopes of becoming an immortal extraterrestrial.
Tinkerbell warns Peter Pan that every time someone stops believing in little people like her, a little person dies.
People in the world who thought that I had completely lost my marbles. They're not right.
So what's going on here? Why does a seemingly random man from Canada have direct contact with Niti? Why do TikTok influencers? Is one more right than the other? Maybe. We're all just crazy. Yay!
So why not join the club and be crazy? It's a nice club to be in.
You know, I do think Bashar does have great advice and could be used to help others. But, you know, he's not hurting anyone. There's no problem here. I just think that there needs to be a level of discernment when it comes to this kind of stuff. Really pay attention to what people are saying. Don't just blindly trust anything. You know, take a step back and be like, okay, does this actually help me or not? Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to be the coolest person ever. I'm telling you, that is not a lie. You will be very cool, and I will see you in the next one. Stay cool.
I have not had any close encounters, and I'm pissed. And I'm trying to figure out what makes me not good enough for aliens. I definitely don't want to think it's anything negative about me, you know, because I'm doing everything that you would possibly do to get abducted.